Hello.
Hello, this is Mario
All
Garza.
right. Good afternoon. Just a minute, please. Thank you. All right, giving everybody a chance to connect to audio. All right. Thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon. This is the 1:45 p.m. docket for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. I am going to call the docket in a few minutes. When I do, please take yourself off of mute to let me know that you're present, okay? Just a few preliminary instructions. For those of you that have not yet entered a plea on your case, I'll be asking you to enter a plea. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, you're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to assess the punishment. If you plead no contest, you're not admitting guilt. However, you're choosing not to contest the charges. You just want to resolve the matter today. All right. If you do want to contest the charges, you would enter a plea of not guilty. You can have a jury trial or a non-jury trial. You do have a constitutional right to a jury trial. That means the case would be heard and decided by 6 citizens of Olmos Park. You can choose to waive a jury trial and instead have a trial by judge, okay? Again, this is not a trial docket, so the trial will not be conducted today, but you will have an opportunity to visit with the prosecutor, Mr. Frank Dixon. If that's the case, you will be visiting with him in a breakout room, which is separate and apart. So you'll be looking for a notification to pop up on your screen when it's your turn to speak with him, okay? If you do want to try to resolve your case today, there are some options available to you. The first of which is the driving safety course. If you have not taken that in the last 12 months, you must have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance in your name. You will then have 90 days to complete the course. If you are successful in complying and completing the terms of the course, then the case will be closed out and will not appear as a conviction on your driving record. The other option that might be available to you is deferred disposition, sometimes informally called probation. It ranges in time between 1 day to 180 days, depending on the violation charged. It is unsupervised, but there may be some conditions placed upon you during the deferral period. That may include community service hours, completing a class, maintaining insurance, etc. There's also a fee that's associated with a deferral, and that fee will vary from case to case, depending on the violation charged. However, if you're successful in complying with those terms, the case will be closed out at the end of the deferral period and will not appear as a conviction on your record. If you are under the age of 25, you must take the driving safety course. And if you are a commercial driver's license holder, you are not eligible for the driving safety course option or the deferral option. Okay. If you need an extension of time, if you need a payment plan, if you are requesting community service hours, we'll take those up here individually. And some of you are scheduled as a follow-up to see the prosecutor. We'll handle that separately in a few minutes, and you will be going into a breakout room with him. If you have multiple violations, you may also be speaking with him in hopes of reaching a plea bargain agreement. Okay, I am going to call the docket, and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have specific to your cases in a few minutes individually. Okay, Juan Abrego. Juan Abrego. Fulgencio Aguirre. Fulgencio Aguirre. Eduardo Almanza. Eduardo Almanza. Yanier Alvarez Avila. Thank you. Isaiah Carreno. Isaiah Carreno. El Morris Foley III. El Morris Foley III. Edward Ford. Edward Ford. Mario Garza.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Aaron L. Hall. All right. Anthony Hernandez. Anthony
Here.
Hernandez, thank you.
Yeah.
Jose Luna. I see you there, sir. Thank you. Stevie Mojica.
Here.
Thank you. Nicholas Ramirez. Nicholas Ramirez, Omar Reyes,
Right here, Your Honor.
thank you. Rashad Richardson, thank you. Joel Rivera,
Here.
thank you. Michael Robertson. Michael Robertson. Ray Robertson. Ray Robertson. No. Juan Robles.
Here, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Hazel Salinas. Hazel Salinas. Andrea Seymour. Andrea Seymour. Jill Smith. I see you there, thank you. Sebastian Tamacas. Sebastian Tamacas. And Frederick Zarazua. Okay. Is there anyone that I missed? All right, very good. All right, let's get started. Let's see here. First up, I have Yanir Alvarez Avila. Okay, sir, if you could take yourself off of mute there.
Okay. Aquí.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right, sir, you have 4 tickets, okay? You have failed to signal turn.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, are you guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
¿Considera culpable, sí o no?
Me considero culpable.
Yes.
¿Habla español?
Sí, hablo español. Sí.
¿Eres culpable o no culpable?
Sí.
Ok. En no pararse en un alto, ¿eres culpable o no culpable?
Sí. Sí.
Ok. De no tener licencia de manejo, ¿culpable o no culpable?
Culpable. Sí.
Y por tener no tener las placas válidas.
Yes. Sí.
¿Culpable o no culpable?
Sí.
Ok. ¿Ya tienen las placas o no?
Ya tengo otro carro, saqué otro carro. Ya se
Otra,
me...
Ok. Así que no tiene. Sí,
No,
tiene,
ya
tiene una troca nueva.
Ese carro era bueno mío y él ya el carro es.
Ok. ¿Qué quería hacer con estos tiquetes?
A ver a ver si lo puedo pagar a plazo, porque ahorita no tengo permiso de trabajo, ¿no? Y a ver si a ver si lo podemos ajustar ahí para pagarlo a plazo ahí.
Ok, hace que necesita plan de pago.
Sí, yes, sí.
Ok. Y no tiene licencia, ¿verdad?
No, ahorita no, porque estoy esperando el permiso de trabajo y eso.
Ok. All right. Ok, así que son 4 multas, 235 por 2 y luego 184 por la licencia y 175 por las placas. Ok. Pues, ¿necesita plan de pago por todos?
Sí, sí.
Ok, ¿y no está trabajando?
No, ahorita no estoy trabajando porque estoy esperando el permiso de trabajo, no me ha llegado todavía.
Ok, ¿quería hacer plan de pago o quería hacer community service, horas de comunitario?
Plan de pago.
Plan de pago lo que necesito, a ver si se puede hacer el plan de pago.
Ok. Ok, muy bien. Ok. ¿Puede ser el primer pago de 50 en 30 días?
¿De 50 en 30 días?
Sí.
Sí, sí, sí.
Ok. Si puede hacer más, si puede pagar más, está bien, ¿ok?
Ok, ok.
Ok. Así que va a pagar 235 por la luz y luego 235 por no pararse en un alto. 184 por la licencia. ¿Ok?
Ok,
Y luego 100 por no tener la placa, ¿ok?
ok.
Ok, así que total va a ser ah, 754. ¿Ok?
Ok, ok.
Así que va a ser pagos cada mes, ¿ok?
Ok.
Ok. Myra, do we have his contact information so you can mail that to him? ¿No has cambiado de dirección de
No,
correo?
estoy en la misma dirección.
Ok, así que le vamos a mandar unos documentos para que sabe cuándo tiene que hacer el primer pago, ¿ok?
Y entonces ahí ya me van a mandar entonces donde tengo que hacer el pago.
Sí, donde donde tiene que hacerlo y la fecha cuando tiene que hacer el pago, ¿ok?
Ok, ok.
Ok.
Me van a mandar unos papeles.
Ok, le vamos a mandar los documentos por correo.
Ok.
Ok, así que va a ser 50 por mes. Si puede hacer pago, si puede pagar más, puede pagar más en los meses que pueda.
Ok, ok.
Ok. ¿Alguna otra pregunta?
No, no, solo ya entendí todo.
Ok, muy bien. Bueno, le vamos a enviar la información por correo.
Ok, ok, muchas gracias. Ok.
Ok, bueno, esto que pase buen día.
Gracias, igualmente. Bye.
Gracias. Bye bye. All right, let's see, Mario Garza.
Here, Your Honor.
All right, I believe you were set to see the prosecutor today. Is that right?
Yes, correct, ma'am.
All right, we'll be sending you to a breakout room now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Let's see, next up I have Aaron Hall. Mr. Hall was here. All right. Anthony Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez.
Yes, here. Sorry.
Okay, how are you today?
Pretty good.
Good,
Thank
good.
you.
Good. Let's see here. You have 3 charges. You have failure to drive in a single lane. How do you plead?
I wanted to question that one a bit. I
Okay.
say no contest because I couldn't see the lane that was a bicycle lane. It
Okay,
was washed out.
if you want to contest it, I'm going to put not guilty and you can talk to the prosecutor about that, okay?
That'd be great, please.
Okay. Then you have another one for operate unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead on that one?
Guilty. I have it registered now and I have the plates. Got into an accident and I needed to replace the whole front. So I just got new
Okay.
plates.
So that would be the operate motor vehicle without a license plate or with only one license plate. Is that
Correct.
correct? So you
Correct.
plead guilty to that one as well?
That is correct.
All right, very good. All right, I'm gonna have you speak to the prosecutor about all 3 of these, and then hopefully we can resolve them today, okay?
What's the third one? You said 2.
Failure to drive in a single lane, operate unregistered motor vehicle, and operate a motor vehicle with only one license plate or without a license plate.
Okay,
Okay, all right, just hang on a few minutes.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Jose Luna. Okay, sir, you're on mute. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the first time. I don't mean to cut you off or anything if I press the wrong button or something. I'm not too familiar with the internet.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll get through it. All right.
Okay.
So you have a charge here for ran stop sign. How do you
Yes, ma'am.
plead? Guilty,
Well-
not guilty, or no contest?
Well, Well, can I explain what happened?
Well, if you want to, in any form or fashion, contest the charge, you would have to give that explanation to the prosecutor first, okay?
Because I don't know, I don't understand what that means. Like, if I could tell you what really happened, like, I'm sorry, kind of. I'm a meter reader, and I was reading
Okay,
water
well,
meters.
let me just put you down for not guilty for the moment. And
Okay.
then you let the prosecutor know what was going on.
Okay.
You're gonna talk to him separately in a few minutes, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay, do I just stay on here, just
Yeah,
like
just
this?
stay on, yeah, just stay on just like this, and you're gonna see in a few minutes a little pop-up that's gonna come up on your screen when it's your turn.
Okay,
You'll see a little notification pop up when it's your turn. Just click on that and then you go see him, okay?
okay, thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. All right, let's see here. Next up is Stevie Mojica.
Yes.
Hi, sir, how are you today?
Good.
Good, let's see here. You have a charge for display expired registration. How do you plead on that case?
No contest.
Okay. Did you get it taken care of by any chance?
Yeah, I got it taken care of like a few days after, but I lost the paperwork to submit the information. That
you
paid
have-
the fee.
Okay, but you don't have that receipt?
No, I lost it somewhere in my household.
Okay, can you get a duplicate?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't know how to do that.
Okay, you can go to the tax assessor's office and request a duplicate if you want to perhaps qualify for the $20 compliance dismissal fee.
Um,
Otherwise, you're looking at a fee of $175. That's the price of the ticket. Okay,
okay. Yeah, I'll probably just pay the 175. Just get it out the way.
okay. So you don't want to try to get a duplicate?
No, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Can you pay the $175 by next Friday?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll have you
Would I have
down.
to call the Olmos?
You can
or-
call or email them and they will give you instructions on how to make that payment. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. You're free to go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. All right. Next is Omar Reyes.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you today?
Tired, working.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. You have a charge for speeding 40 and a 30 mile per hour. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And then you have another one for operate unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead on that one?
Same, no contest.
Okay. Have you gotten the vehicle registered yet?
I don't even, it's a company vehicle that I'm no longer using that company vehicle. It's parked.
Okay. So no chance
was-
no chance you have a receipt for that or anything.
Oh no, what that vehicle is no longer in service. It was a company vehicle that I was in.
Ah, okay. All right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you talk to the prosecutor about those two together, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, just hang on a few minutes.
Okay.
Mr. Dixon,
Judge Mario Garza, I'm going to dismiss warning.
okay. All right, Mr. Garza,
Yep, Your Honor.
okay, he is, the prosecutor's gonna move for a dismissal, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right, we'll close out your case. Thank you very much. You're free to go.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Have
Thank
a
you.
nice day.
All right, you do the same.
Okay.
All right, Frank, you have Mr. Anthony Hernandez.
Okay,
He's pled not guilty to the first one and guilty to the second two.
okay, I'll visit with him, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Aaron Hall,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Hall, how are you?
How you doing? I'm good. Just at work.
All right, so let's see here. You have a couple of tickets, one for display expired registration. How do you plead on that case?
On that, I have my registration. I just forgot to pay the extra $10.
Okay, did you have, but it was expired at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so how do you plead on that one then?
I guess guilty on that one.
Okay, and then you have another one for no driver's license. How do you plead on that case?
Guilty as well. I'm in the process of getting my driver's license.
Okay, how far along are you in the process?
I just have to go up there and actually do the test.
Okay, so you have to just do the test at DPS?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you have an appointment with them yet?
No, I haven't set one yet.
Okay, you need to get that one set because that is taking a little bit longer now to get an appointment with them, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's see here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and allow the compliance dismissal on the registration. So it'll be $20, okay? And
Yes,
then
ma'am.
on the no driver's license case, or if you're seriously working on getting the driver's license, I can place you on a deferral to keep that off your record when in fact you do get the license.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that one would be $204 for the deferral.
Okay.
All right, and you would have 4 months to get the driver's license, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and no other tickets during the 4-month period.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see here. All right, so you're looking at a total of $224. Can you pay that in full, or do you, or can you at least pay the 20 and an initial payment of 40 by next Friday? So a total of 60.
Yes, ma'am. I can pay that next Friday.
All right, so $20 for the compliance dismissal on the registration, and then $40 as an initial payment towards the balance of the 204 for the second violation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right.
And I
so-
I submit that through the municipal court downtown, right?
Nope, you're gonna go to Olmos Park. All right.
Uh-huh.
The address is on the paperwork that they sent you.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll go to that office and make that payment, or you can mail it in, but you need to make that payment by next Friday, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you need directions, just contact the court and they'll give you directions how to get there, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Any questions before you go?
No, ma'am.
All right, the only other reminder is to go ahead and try to get that appointment with DPS because it is taking longer to get that scheduled.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, best of luck to you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, next up is Rashad Richardson. Hi, sir, you're on mute.
Hello.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm good, and you, ma'am?
Good, thank you. Let's see here. You have a charge for display expired registration. How do you plead on that case?
No contest.
Okay. And then another for no driver's license. How do you plead on that one?
No contest as well.
Okay. Have you gotten the vehicle registered yet?
I believe my mom had. It was my mom's car. I don't drive anymore.
Okay. Do you know if she has a receipt for that?
I believe she does.
Okay, if you can get us that receipt, it'll be a $20 compliance fee. Otherwise, you're looking at a fine of $175.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, think you can get that to us in the next 30 days?
Oh, yes, ma'am. That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so you can drop off a copy, send us a copy, or even email us a copy of that, okay?
Okay, and that's at the Olmos Park?
That's
Okay.
correct, at the Olmos Park Court, or you can send it to almosparkcourt@gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that's for the first one. Now the driver's license, what's the status there?
I haven't been able to make my appointment. I switched to a new location at work, and so I work from 8 in the morning to 11 at night. Today's my day off. That's why I was able to make the Zoom meeting.
Okay.
But I haven't been able to make my appointment yet.
All right.
Other than I just have
Are
to-
you working on trying to get that done?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
All right, so as you heard me say to the other gentleman, sooner you can get an appointment with them, the better, because they are scheduled in them pretty far out in advance now, okay?
Yes,
It
ma'am.
is taking longer to get an appointment. So it'll be $204 to place you on a deferral to keep that off your record, okay? We would need an initial payment of $40. Can you make that by next Friday?
Yes, ma'am, not a problem.
Okay. All right, so $40 due by the 1st of July. And then it'll be the balance after the 204. So then you would owe that balance, and you can pay that out over a 4-month period. And during that 4-month period, you got to work to get that driver's license, because we'll need that by the end of the 4 months. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any questions?
No, ma'am. I could just make the payment online of the initial $40 after the Zoom.
You cannot make a payment under $100 online. You'll have to either contact the court in person or mail that in. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we need from you the receipt for the registration, and that'll be a $20 fee if it checks out, if it was done. And
Okay.
then $204 with an initial payment of $40.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And make sure you try to get that appointment as soon as possible.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
All right. Any questions?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. You're very welcome. Best of luck to you in getting that license. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Dixon?
Judge, I've got a plea agreement on Anthony Hernandez.
Okay.
He's going to plead guilty on the registration violation.
Mhm.
It's going to be 180 days deferred disposition. A fine of $281. He's going to pay that next week in full.
Okay.
And then I also asked him to submit the renewed registration and a picture with 2 license plates on the vehicle.
Okay.
The registration, he's going to send in a picture of the documents, but I just told him that was good enough as long as we could read it.
Sure.
And then dismiss the other 2 cases.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, it's perfect.
Okay.
Right now, I just took the pictures and I was trying to find the mute button.
Okay. So you're in agreement with that?
Yes, I am.
All right. We'll get that processed for you. Just make sure you submit that payment by next week, and then we'll get you started on that deferral. Okay.
Perfect. I'll send in the photos now and hope for a reply back on how to pay.
All right. Very good. You have a good afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You
Bye-bye.
do the same. Thanks. All right. Frank, you have Mr. Omar Reyes.
Okay. Is he entered, please, Judge, or?
No contest on both. There was an issue with the registration.
Judge, I believe it's Luna.
What's that?
Was that Joe Luna?
No, Omar Reyes.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Next up, I'm sorry. You're right. Next up was Jose Luna.
Okay, did he enter a plea?
Yes, not guilty.
Okay.
Thank you,
All right,
Myra.
mhm.
Visit with him.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Mr. Reyes, I jumped ahead there. He'll be with you next, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see. Next up then is Joel Rivera.
Yes, Your Honor.
How are you today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing well, thanks. Let's see here. You have a charge for no driver's license. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay, I have another one for display expired registration. How do you plead?
Guilty.
And then you have another one for defective stop lamps. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. All right, so registration, did you get that done?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you have a receipt, or have you already submitted that to the court?
I have a receipt. I have a picture. I haven't gotten yet to submit it, but I will.
Okay, and if you can submit that receipt, it'll be a $20 fee, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So make sure you send that in. You can send in a photo or a scanned copy. On
Yes.
the
Can I send a photo of that one and the defective lamp?
Yes, or did you get a receipt for that, or did you fix it yourself, or what's going on there?
I got a receipt. I got a receipt and a picture of it working.
Perfect. All right, so that one's $10, okay?
Okay. And
All
then
right.
I'm working on driver's license.
All right, how far along are you in the process?
Just the same. Just getting the appointment in.
All right, so you've heard me, this is the third time you're gonna hear me say it, right? So $204, get it within 4 months?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
all
No,
right,
yeah.
okay. Now, the $40 for that one. Can you pay that next week? So you're
ma'am.
looking at a total of 40 plus 20 plus 10, so 70 total.
Yes,
All right, you can pay all that by the 1st?
yes,
All right. All right, so you're gonna send in the photos right now, right, to the email? And then
yes, ma'am.
stop by the court next week to make that $70 payment and we'll get you started on the other one, okay?
Okay, sounds
All
good.
right, get that appointment too.
No, yes, ma'am. On it
All
right
right.
now.
All right, well, good luck to you.
Okay, thank you. You have a good one as well.
You do the same. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, next is Juan Robles. Hi, Mr. Robles, how are you?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you have one here for Rand stop sign. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, another one for failure to dim headlights. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, what were you looking to do on these, huh?
I'm looking to see if I could maybe get one dismissed and then the other one see if I could do a payment plan.
Okay,
I'm on disability and I'm not able to work, so I only get my Social Security check once a month.
okay. Were you trying to keep the moving violation off your record?
If possible, I would
Okay.
greatly appreciate it.
All right, so you're looking at a deferral fee of $235 for the stop sign, okay?
Okay. What does that mean?
All right, so it's $235, and then for 90 days, you cannot get any additional moving violations. No tickets for the 90 days.
Okay.
All right? All right.
So
That's
so
for
one
the,
thing,
that's
one
for
will
the,
be I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. Go
okay,
ahead.
so that's for the stop sign violation. The other one failed to dim headlights. What happened there?
Well, I had the headlights on because it was dark in that area, so I was trying to to see where I was going.
Mhm.
So that's why I had my headlights on,
Okay,
and by the time I knew it, the officer turned around. As
Mhm.
soon as he turned around, he said that my headlights were on.
okay. So I can place you on a deferral for that one too. If you can comply with the terms of the other one and not pick up any other tickets and make your payments on time, I'll waive the fine on that one, okay? I
Yes, ma'am.
cannot dismiss it, but I will waive the fine on that one if you comply with the terms of the other one and make your payments.
Okay. So how much will my payments be?
So your total is $235, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
First payment is $40. Can you pay that by next Friday?
What is next Friday's date?
The 1st. Does that give you enough time or do you need more time than that?
Well, I get my check on the 1st.
So
Can you get,
yeah, I'll give you until, let me see here. The 8th, that,
excuse me?
the 8th?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so until the 8th to make that $40 payment, and then you can make monthly payments of 50 after that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And how much time did you give me for the probation?
3 months, so you'll have 3 months to pay it out,
Okay.
okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. All right, then I think you're free to go. Just make sure you contact the court by the 8th. You can mail that in, contact them over the phone, or stop by in person to make that payment.
And Olmos Park, right?
That's right, Olmos Park.
Okay, so it's gonna be $40 before the 8th, and then $50 after that until I complete the 235.
That's correct. And then you'll get the once you make your first payment, you'll get the paperwork showing you when the other payments are due.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're free to
Okay.
go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good
You have
day.
a good day. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Frank?
I'm gonna make Mr. Luna's case a warning, Judge.
Okay. All right, Mr. Luna, the prosecutor's moving for a dismissal on your case, okay?
He's a little unfamiliar with the computer, Judge. This is the first time he's done all this.
Understood. All right, sir. Do you see it there? It should be on your screen. There you go.
Oh, got it. All
You
right.
got it. There you go. Good job.
Hijo, it might be easy for y'all, but it's a headache for me.
Hey, you figured it out. It's okay. You got the first one under your belt. Now you can do it
Yeah.
time, right? All right, so the prosecutor is going to move for a dismissal on your case there, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to close that out.
So what happens now? I mean,
That's it.
what I do? I don't have to report to nothing. I
Nope.
just
That's it.
I won't hear no more.
Hope
So-
you won't hear from us anymore unless you pick up another ticket.
Okay, I'll be more careful. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I'm
All
sorry
right.
for the inconvenience.
Nope, you're fine. Have
oh.
safe travels now. All right.
All right,
take
thank
care.
you very much.
All right,
Okay.
have a good afternoon. Bye-bye now.
See, one more thing. How will I, because work is gonna ask me what happened. They're gonna ask me, it's dismissed. How will I prove it to them that it's dismissed or whatever?
Myra, is there anything we can send him?
I could send him a copy of the computer printout tomorrow.
Do we have, Mr. Luna, do you have an email address?
I
If
got
not,
an email address,
If
but
not,
I
we
don't got it.
can- We can mail it to you.
Okay, mail it sounds good to me.
All right,
Okay.
we will mail you a hard copy.
Okay, so 5 days maybe?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say that. Yeah, give it a
Because,
week.
yeah, okay, give it away. Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, unless you want to stop by the court and they can give you a copy in person, but otherwise they'll
I
mail
could do
it.
that too. I could do that right now, matter of fact, if you
All
want me
right.
to. Because I live
Well-
a couple of blocks away.
How about tomorrow? Because we're in court the rest of the afternoon.
Okay,
So if you could stop by tomorrow sometime between the
Uh-huh.
hours of 8 to 5 or 8 to
Okay.
4:30. 8 to
and
4:30.
I just tell them who I am and don't know what I'm, okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, thank you.
All right, you're free to
You
go.
have a
Thank
good day.
You do the
Yeah.
same. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Mr. Dixon, you have Mr. Reyes.
Okay, Judge, I'll visit with him.
Thank you. All right, and Ms. Smith, I know you're waiting for Mr. Dixon as well. Is that right? Okay. Okay, you'll be next. All right, and then sir, that says Volt, shock Volt. Can you hear me? Sir with the glasses, what is your name? I don't know that his audio is working. Myra, can we send him a note? Thank you. There we go. I think we have a bad connection there. Do we have any idea what his name might be?
I'm sending him a message.
Okay.
Says he's Ray Robertson.
Oh, okay. Can you send him another message that we can't hear him? If he could sign off and sign back in, please.
Sure.
Because I think he's frozen on my screen now.
On mine too.
Okay. Okay. All right, Mr. Dixon.
Judge, I've got a plea agreement on Mr. Omar Reyes.
Okay.
He's gonna plead no contest on the registration. It's gonna be 180 days deferred disposition. A fine of $225, $40 down next week, a payment plan for the balance, and I'll dismiss the speeding case.
Okay. All right, Mr. Reyes, is that your understanding of the plea offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you are in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll go ahead and approve that. And then the $40 to start will be due by next Friday, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then we'll place you on a payment plan for the balance.
And then, Your Honor, real quick, I'll get that stuff emailed to me, like the balance and all that I have.
Well, you're gonna have to make that $40 payment first, and then they'll give you a schedule of when the other amounts are due.
Judge,
Okay.
he wants to provide court paperwork to his employer because he thinks they'll pay his fine or reimburse him for it.
Okay,
So
yeah,
that's
you'll
the
get
reason.
okay, yes, you'll get a copy of everything.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're free to go then. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Frank, you have Miss Smith.
Righty.
Thank you.
There's Mr. Robertson.
Okay.
I don't know
Mr.
if it's-
Robertson, can you hear me? Mr. Robertson, can you hear me?
I don't know if he's Ray Robertson or Michael Robertson. We've got two.
Oh, okay. I think you said Ray.
Right, okay.
Mr. Robertson, I can't hear you. You don't have any. Mr. Robertson, can you hear me? Mr. Robertson, I don't have any audio, so I can't hear you. Okay, maybe.
I'm telling her to dial in.
Okay. Frank?
Judge, I have an agreement on Jill Smith.
Okay.
It's a no contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, a fine of 169 be paid by next week. She says she can pay it tomorrow, but
Okay.
that's the
All right.
agreement.
Ms. Smith,
Yes,
are you in agreement with that plea offer?
I am in agreement. Thank you very much.
All right, you're very welcome. Go ahead and approve that, and then that payment will be due by the 1st, okay?
All right, I appreciate it. Thank
All right,
you.
have a good afternoon. Thanks for your patience.
You as well.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Robertson, can you hear me? Mr. Robertson, can you hear me? You sent him instructions on how to dial in?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Robertson, we sent you some information on how to dial in by your phone. Okay? If you could call instead of trying to connect through Zoom, if you could just call that number, we can talk that way. I don't think you can hear me.
It sounded like it right now. Mr. Robertson?
Judge, I know we gotta wait and see, but I'm okay with the reset, you know, if he's having technical problems. He has appeared here today, so.
Yeah, I just,
Here's to you, Mr. Robertson.
that's right. Mr. Robertson, can you hear me? I agree, I have a very bad connection. Do we have a phone number for him? Ah, maybe we could try to contact him and he could dial back in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look it up right now.
Okay. In the meantime, I can call the docket.
Okay.
All right, so this is the 145 docket. Juan Abrego. Fulgencio Aguirre. Eduardo Almanza. Isaias Carreno. El Morris Foley III. Edward Ford. Nicholas Ramirez. Michael Robertson. Hazel Salinas. Andrea Seymour. Sebastian Tamacas. And Frederick Zarazua.
But on Smith, was it a probation?
Jill Smith was
Yes.
a 30-day deferral.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Mr. Robertson? Valerie, any luck with the phone number?
Yes, I'm talking to him right now.
Oh,
Is there any way you can call us on the Zoom, the number that we gave you? Because we're having trouble hearing you on the video.
On that Alvarez judge, is it gonna be straight pace? Number 4?
Let's see, failure to signal, required distance. We can do deferrals on the first two,
Okay.
and then straight pay on the no driver's license and the plate.
Okay. Let's see how old he is. He's not a minor. Okay.
Okay, we can do. He's gonna need some time. So do 4 months.
4 months deferral?
Mm-hmm. Please.
Yes, ma'am.
What did he say, Valerie?
Okay, he's going to call in right now.
Oh, it is Ray Robertson?
It is Ray Robertson. Yes. I was having trouble just hearing him.